Dear student, in this part I shall tell you about the chemical receptors, that is the receptors for taste and smell, that is the taste bud. Taste buds. The mouth contains around 10,000 taste buds, most of which are located on around the tiny bumps on the tongue. Every taste bud detects five primary tastes: sour, sweet, bitter, salty, umami, salts of certain acids, for example, monosodium glutamate or MSG. Each of the taste buds contain 50 to 100 specialized receptor cells. Sticking out of every single of these receptor cell is a tiny taste hair that checks out the food chemicals in the saliva. When these taste hairs are stimulated, they send nerve they send impulses to the nerve cells. In this diagram, you can see the gustatory cell, that is gustatory meaning taste, oral epithelium, epithelium of the mouth, supporting cells and nerve fibers. And the diagram below is the taste bud. The taste bud diagram has been enlarged. When these taste hairs are stimulated, they send nerve impulses to the brain. Each taste hair responds best to one of the five basic tastes. Now we come to the smell receptors or olfactory receptors. Humans are able to detect thousands of different smells. Olfactory receptors occupy a stamp-sized area in the roof of the nasal cavity, the hollow space inside the nose. Tiny hairs made of nerve fibers dangle from all the olfactory receptors. They are covered with a layer of mucus. If a smell formed by chemicals in the air dissolves in the mucus, the hair absorbs it and excites the olfactory receptors. A few molecules are enough to activate these extremely sensitive receptors. Olfactory hairs easily get fatigued, so we do not notice the smells for a very long time. These are linked to memories. When the olfactory receptors are stimulated, they transmit impulses to the brain, and the pathway is directly connected to the limbic system, that is, the part of the brain that deals with emotions. So we either usually like or dislike a smell. This is the diagram showing the olfactory tract, olfactory bulb, the bony plate, olfactory epithelium, nasal cavity, the thalamic center, and the olfactory center. This has been enlarged, wherein we can see the olfactory nerves, the olfactory bulb, the olfactory tract, the epithelial cells, the olfactory cells, and small odor molecules in olfactory cilia. Much of what we associate as taste also involves smell. That is why hot foods taste different than cold food. In my next slide, I shall tell you about the skin receptors.